What is going on? Outlaws, Death here, and today we're going to be breaking down how expanding the first 3 roles of the Frontier Pursuit update would work. What I mean by this is, how would it work for it to have its level cap raised from 20 to, for example, 40? What could we expect and why this would be something beneficial to Red Dead Online, not only for veteran players that have recently been getting overlooked, but also for newer players. Now, the reason to expand the roles is simply more grind. It actually makes it valuable to grind, and it could also give you higher value items. In this video, we're going to break down what types of features we could see if they were to bring the level cap up. First off, we're going to start talking about the bounty hunter. Now, the bounty hunter could use handcuffs. Right now we have the reinforced lasso and there's no progress after that. We don't really get anything useful for the real world, so I believe something like handcuffs, which could be useful for player bounties and as well as higher ranked bounties where we don't want our target to get away, it would be very useful to have handcuffs. Varnish cream. Imagine a tonic for your weapon type of say, something you could apply to your weapon so the condition would stay yellow for a very good amount of time. This would be incredibly useful, not only because the bounty hunter role on its own actually goes out and kills a lot of people, that's what it kind of does, but it would help you hunting and all sorts of activities where you have to use your gun. Right now moonshiner missions also have you shooting a lot, so varnish cream would be something incredibly good. And the last one is something I often talk about, a camp bounty post. That's why I'm standing right here. It would integrate the camp to the actual world. It would make it an interesting location. If you put it close to a town and you happen to burn out the bounties in that town, you can head over to your camp, and then when you're done there, back to the town. Overall, it would make it really cool and keep the camp alive. We already have the trader role here. Why not add a camp bounty post? And the last one is 7-player legendary bounties. Let me take my buddies, my whole posse, into these legendary bounties. Not only 4, they could be a lot harder, and this is where you're gonna need things like the handcuffs and maybe the varnish cream, because it can get crazy. Now let's talk about the trader role. The first thing that I would like to see in the trader role is trader missions, kind of like the bootlegger missions. We don't have to have a story like in the moonshiner, role, but we could have something like the bootlegger missions for the trader. Send us to take, goods from other traders in the camp, not necessarily players, much like the moonshiner missions, but goods for the trader role. Something that I would also like to see is larger wagons. Let us have really large deliveries. I'm talking about $1,000. Right now the collector has an event called Condor Egg. If you don't know about it, I have like 6-7 videos telling you how to win that event with locations on the eggs. But something like that where we could do a delivery for $1,000 would be very, very useful. I know we don't see animals like ever. Seeing a goat is a miracle of, dear Lord baby Jesus. But when the servers do get fixed, the ability to do like $1,000 deliveries would be very good. And last but not least is one of my favorite activities, trade route. Let us get a next level, hardcore trade route where you have to protect 30 goods. It could come up every, double the time of the regular trade route. You must be ranked 30, for example, to access this event, and it could give you 30 goods. Overall, really, really cool. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the collector. The collector is a role that I find to be very good, very passive. If we were talking about treasure hunter or something like that, we could see how it could be improved in many different ways. But when we're talking about collector, the main things that I want to improve upon are: 1, I want a new free roam event like Condor Egg. It could work just like Condor Egg but with a bigger price, or an event where you have to collect as many collectibles during, a mission. Whoever gets the most gets a bonus of $50, $100. I mean, come on, you have Condor Egg that give us $1,000. You can definitely have another type of event that maybe gives players $500, and it has different positions, because right now Condor Egg only has one winner and everybody else, doesn't get anything really. So this could give players different things. Even the loser could get some collectibles. The next thing would be enhanced eagle eye. I would really like the ability that when I use this brand new enhanced eagle eye, the collectibles would be highlighted on my compass. As you can see, it's right there. You can't see anything, but if we have a collectible, it would be very cool that if we were in a big area, we could use our eagle eye and highlight all the collectibles around the area on our compass. That way we know exactly where they're at. And that's really all there is to this video and the things I could see added to the roles. Of course, there's a lot more, Right now we're just going to talk about some basic things. I want to really tell you what's the purpose behind it. As I said before, it gives a value to the grind. Right now a lot of players are just playing to play because they like the game like me, and even if they add 20 more levels, eventually we're also going to be capped out. But the ability to have things like handcuffs, a bounty post at the camp, 7-player legendary bounties that you could also do alone, you know, new free roam events for collectors where more people win, trader missions, you know, larger deliveries allowing you to get even more money at once, and an even bigger trader route. You know, it would give players the incentive to go out of their way, level up, and they would have a lot more to do. This is not even adding brand new content. This is technically building upon the content they have right now. So I wanted to make this little video sharing with you guys some ideas as to how Red Dead Online can grow. I know we're going through a very dry, you know, moment of content. There's not a lot of anything to do. There's no news from Rockstar, but have faith, as our boy Dutch would say. You know, eventually this game is gonna be incredible. I just want to post these ideas videos, you know, to keep y'all interested and remind you this game can be great. Let's just hope one of these videos gets to whoever, you know, cleans up the offices at Rockstar, and he tells the dude that prints out the papers, and he tells, you know, somebody important, and eventually someone hears either these videos or someone else's videos. But let's hope Rockstar gets their things together, because honestly right now we are drawing content. With that being said, I hope you liked this little video, how we can build upon the current roles, make them better. I'm sure you guys have a billion more ideas for each one of these roles. Let me know in the comment section below. For now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the notifications bell to stay up to date every time I post a video. And remember, we do daily live streams, so I'll see you there, and your boy Deathgun out.